It says in the Talmud, interestingly enough, that the world is a turning wheel. This is such a beautiful saying, something to understand, because the wheel is round and there is a top and a bottom. Now, if you think about it, a large Ferris wheel typically stands above the ground, and on its sides hang wagons. They're usually made up of glass and decorated with metal trimmings, so that the one riding is able to see from all the angles. And when the wagon is lifted off the ground, he's also lifted. And when he reaches the highest point, he's able to see very far. Now the wheel turns and the wagons begin to descend, and in this way the turning of the wheel brings about the ascent and descent of the wagons. There's a time when the person is on top, and there's a time when the person is on the bottom. This is what life is all about. The nature of man is that when he is on top, he feels uplifted and he laughs out of goodness. But when he is, heaven forfend, on the bottom, he's saddened and he weeps out of bitterness and a heavy heart. But there is a lesson here to learn, and that is that both of these people can be considered in the wrong, or perhaps even naive. You see, the one on the bottom who is weeping out of sadness must be challenged, and he must be asked, "Why are you crying? It's only a wheel, and the wheel's nature is to turn. And for sure, the Creator of the world will help, and you will be helped." On the other hand, the one on top, the one that's now in the top of the wheel, who feels exalted, he also must be challenged and told, "Why are you so excited? It's only a wheel, and the nature of the wheel is to turn." Once we realize that, and we realize who we are and what we've got and where we're going, life is easier to handle. It's a turning wheel. There'll be ups and there'll be downs. Now we hope that there'll be more ups than downs, but to think that there will only be up is a mistake. Enjoy while you're on top, but know that from the top there will be downs, and be prepared to handle it. Help someone else also at the time when you're at the bottom. Help them see the top, and this will help you reach higher level. When others are at their bottom level and they see no options but the worst, lift them up, and this will lift you too. It will help you rise. Where if they are on top, be happy for them. Be happy with them and help them enjoy the fact that they're on top. Always be there for others, and you'll see that life becomes so much greater. Life becomes of value and of importance and of credence, and it'll become a virtue of your actions and of the things that you've done. It's the purpose of the Ferris wheel, and that's how the world was created. There's no need to fight, there's no need to disagree, and there's no need to reject. Accept it, work with it, know what this is all about, and realize that the wheel turns continuously. That's how the world will move on. And you'll find yourself on top. And then by the end of days, when it's all over, you'll look back and say, it was a good life. I was on top more than I was on the bottom. I enjoyed the ride, and the journey was incredible. And this is how I want my life to end. Looking back saying, it was all worth it. And I wish the same for you.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.